welcome when y'all get in. I hope y'all have been doing well, feeling blessed and highly favored. It's been a minute. I just been resting up. Um, but we're on good. Hopefully you guys are too. Um, we're gonna jump into this energy update. Before I do though, thank you all so much for all the support, the likes, comments, share, subscribes to them all. I very much appreciate them so much. But we're gonna get into this and see what the energies are saying. So, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is beautiful. This is something about a genie in a bottle situation where you've been making this wish. And this wish is coming from the intuitive, the feminine side of yourself. You're starting to see more of, like, how your feelings are able to push you forward to manifest things that you need. There's something about really looking at the action that you need, the next action that you need to take with the Page of Swords. And welcome in. But this, yeah, it's, I don't know. Hold on. There's a lot of energy coming in, excuse me. But with the Page of Swords, it's like this action that you have to take. And it's like your gut feeling it's leading you there. There is an ending for this, and it feels like you're about to like receive what you've been working for on this manifestation. Whatever you've been manifesting is coming in. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, but there's an action that you're needing to take. There's some sort of gut feeling that you need to take action on to complete some sort of cycle and to receive this reward, receive what the divine has plopped into you to do next. Or you're gonna see this manifestation of yours come to more of a light, to fruition. I can't speak right now. I don't know why I can't speak. But there is just an overall achievement energy. This is all coming from like something that a test that you pass is what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups, especially. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands. There is a need to take a moment and pause and reflect on how you are. I'm seeing immediately 111. I mean, not 111, but 1111. Excuse me. That's very significant right now. There's a need to pause and to look around. See where you're at. See where your feelings are at, and then see where you're at mentally today. And like right in this moment, there's a need to like pause and reflect on that. Understand where, like, reflect on where you have been, because spirit's trying to tell you that this way you've been manifesting, this new way of thinking, this new way of allowing your feelings to operate first is paying off for you heavily. But there's a need for you to really hone back in, and don't use all your gold off bad, is how I'm hearing it. So be very reflective in this moment. Spirit just kind of wants you to sit around and reflect, and just to see. There could be something about Mercury retrograde that it's trying to show you and let you know about. Yeah, it's some sort of emotion that you have hidden behind. And this emotion could definitely be towards regret of leaving some sort of old plan behind. And it feels like just anxiety, where you jump full force on the plan that the divine gives you, and it's been a few days, weeks I even heard, and there's not really much of a response back from the divine. And that's causing these thoughts of, oh, what if I've done the wrong thing? Oh no, like, do I need to do this? Do I need to rush into this? Do I need to do something on the physical realm like push things forward, but but you're allowing these thoughts to overflow what the divine has, and the divine's been telling you to wait and to be patient. And this energy of like not wanting to be patient and wanting things to just move forward quickly is a lesson in itself that the divine's trying to teach you of patience that you're needing to have. But it's again, it's about leaving back, like you move forward without any backup plans, and you moved forward without really knowing what to do next, really just trusting in the divine, and now you're almost lost. But at the same time, this lost energy isn't bad. It's a new way of thinking that you need to adapt to. This energy of being lost isn't a bad thing. Yeah, with the Four of Wands on the bottom, this is something to engage with. This is a way for you to be able to engage with this new version of yourself that you're crafting, this crystalline body that you're entering, is what I'm getting. But there's a heavy need to really allow yourself to engage, allow your thoughts to engage with your feelings, but don't let them override them. It's like you're learning how to actually debate yourself. It's like you're learning how to debate again, like just your masculine consciousness, to be able to, go a little bit easier and to slow down and to not be so hostile. There's a way more felt presence. There's more of an emotional, and this is the King of Cups is on the bottom too. It's poking its head out, but there's a need to really listen to your feelings and learn how to read your feelings at this time. Yeah, because you walking away from doing something the same way, or going down this new path to find something better, has led to a new change and a new beginning. The Death to the Fool, that's a beautiful reset. And it's this next leap that you're about to take that's causing this energy of fear, this anxiety energy, I should say, instead. And that's what's causing it, is this new leap. The energies that are being stored into you, or need to be in you for this leap to happen, need to occur. And they only can occur if you're feeling them. So you're probably not liking like a turbulence, is what I'm feeling as well. It's like you're just now settling into like a higher altitude. And like, yeah, even your ears could be popping a lot too. But you're going to a higher, like, you're elevating. Your frequency is being more responsive to higher frequencies, is how I should say it. There's a lot more like traffic in the ethers like towards you. But it's because you're recognizing this other part of you that's been foreign for a while. This is the Lovers on the bottom. I can't escape it. But this is really about like you getting new knowledge for listening to your feelings. It's like the divine has a better, more clear channel to connect to you now. That's going to be less fear-based and more, going with the energies. Yeah, the Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, but you're also afraid. It's like you might even be turning back, going to old habits again, or just scared to move forward, not wanting to move forward. There's like an energy of you always going, wait, let me do this one last thing. And you end up like back in this old energy again, and the divine's trying to push you to this next level. But you're like, oh yeah, but I need this, and I need to do that, and I need to do all these other things. And the divine's trying to get you to not think like that, not to worry about all these other things you need to worry about. Allow the divine to coach you through life. Take it step by step. You don't need to plan and organize everything, because it's when you plan to fail. You know, because not all the plans that you're gonna have are gonna work. Not everything that you have planned in a day is going to happen. It might, but it's not 100% guaranteed, and that's something that you're needing to let go of. Is that 100% guarantee of something that you think would be good for you happening, rather than it's the thing that your soul needs for growth. So again, just looking at this, could even be you communicating closer with your soul. You could be having a lot of more like soulful moments. extremely vivid dreams as well. Again, I'm still picking up on just prophetic dreams again. There's a lot of like new prophetic dreamers coming in. Or there's a lot of prophetic messages within dreams as well right now. Yeah. And it's because it's just this union of your feelings. You're able to explore that region that's inexplainable. Your masculine is being able to see and understand things that it once never knew how to understand or express. And that's allowing you to even manifest and create in a different way. But it's because it's this childlike energy that's inside of you, and it's being like really released. There's some sort of like very rapid or vivid imagination that was shut off, that's being relit because of this connection. It's something about these small little micro blocks of like, oh, I can't do this, and oh, I'm not good enough to do that, or oh, I can't believe I did this. It's like you put blame on yourself for things that are accidents in this world, you know? Not everything, like, at the end of the day, everything's a mistake. And mistakes are lessons. The only mistake is an unlearned mistake. And it's something about really diving into that and seeing that is allowing your inner child to have a lot more innocence on it. It doesn't have as much guilt. It's not weighed down as much. This could even be coming out as hyperactivity. But there's just a very, very big energy of like an overall inner healing. There's no more looking externally for healing. There's a lot of old habits, old cycles that you're leaving. I'm even hearing free time is expanding. And it's because you're focusing again less on other people, more on yourself, but also you're focusing on who's all there with you. Because you're not alone. Um and it's like you're really getting in touch with the inner spiritual rather than looking outward and oh, I need altars up and I need all these things. You're seeing it from more of an inner perspective now, and it's unlocking a lot of new avenues, a lot of new pathways to be able to receive and give direction, communication, not directions. Well, yeah, receive directions, yes, for sure. Yeah, but with the Three of Pentacles, I'm telling you, you're getting a lot more connections, a lot more connected to your galactic family, to your inner self, to Mother by doing these things. And there's a lot that your feminine's consciousness had, your feelings consciousness had all these ideas that the divine's been putting into it, and you're actually now able to see these plans and see how these could work, and seeing it's like you're looking into this like chest and there's just a golden light shining on your face. It's like the divine showing you a little bit of like almost what you've been ignoring. Yeah. But it's because of this tower moment of something not working the way you wanted to. It's like you're seeing now the effects of yourself and of your surroundings and what your intake is compared to what it was like when it wasn't. Like the divine's almost giving you like a break to where you could do anything, and you might have like fell on something again that you weren't supposed to do, or just like relapsed on something small or thinking pattern or however, and you seen like, oh, this is not how I want to be at all. This is not at all what the divine has given me. And the divine's shown you that, and you've taken that in as this idea. You've used the energy instead of putting yourself down. You're seeing the problem, and you're seeing how you can still overcome it, and how it's not like this overbearing challenge. It's more of just getting and doing something, getting up and actually doing it, rather than trying to plan it out so much. And the divine's really blessing you because this is some sort of lesson that you again need to learn moving forward. It's showing you that there is no wrong that you can do, as you've already done all the wrong in the world, so there's no new wrongs to do. And there's just an inner nurturing energy, um because this energy that you've completed, this manifestation that you completed, is allowing for the divine to give you new currency, new funding to be able to go do something else, to be able to. So think about the 26th. So think about the 21st to the 26th of this month as well. But with the Two of Pentacles, again, there's like a juggling in between the realms that you're doing. And it's not like a bad thing either. The divine's allowing you to have this time to relax and to really see, yeah, like if you're making what you want. It's like you're creating the life that you want, and you're realizing that there is no wrong, because you're learning how to listen to these emotions. You're learning how to listen to these new feelings, excuse me. Because there could be past feelings coming up trying to talk to you, and you're understanding them more, or there's new feelings coming in, new ways of understanding something that's coming in. But regardless, it's about to transform into the feeling. It's like some sort of intuitive nudge to do something. A new intuitive nudge to do something is going to happen, and it's gonna keep reoccurring, and that's how you're gonna know it's an intuitive nudge. Is whenever you're sitting in blank and it comes in, it's like there's something that needs your attention that you're not paying attention to fully, and the divine's trying to really hone in and show you what you need to do. And it could be also like not comparing yourself, yeah, especially with the star. But there's, again, it's like some sort of mindset that's hurting how you are, and it could just be you overthinking or over saturizing situations. But it's all about you needing to nurture yourself spiritually just as much as you are on physically. And don't feel bad about what makes you feel good. Like, there's not anything wrong with how you use your time. You know, if you have an issue with how you're using your time, then talk to yourself to figure out how to fix it. Ask the divine for help to figure out how to fix it. But there's an energy of needing to stop saying you're bad at this or you're no good at the other thing. And it's like this energy of like being a beginner, but you're not seeing it as you being a beginner. You're holding yourself up on a pedestal thinking that you should know how to do these things by now. And it's okay that you don't, but there's just an energy of like, again, it's like a childhood wound. It feels like, of like, oh, you're not good enough to do this, or you'll never be good enough to do that. And that energy needs to go. Because I mean, this is a decision this is something that you need to spiritualize. This isn't anything like you need to like dig down and like keep on the physical. This is something that you need to do on the spiritual. This is definitely you seeing or needing to grasp that these past things that you identify with is what's causing the reality around you. And if you do understand that there's like a controlling, a balancing of this, I'm finally seeing. But you're gonna see, like, as this mindset changes of yours, how things are gonna manifest differently for you, and how having less restrictions on what you need to manifest, because you don't need what you think you need. You already know what you need, which really is nothing because you have everything at all times. But there's this energy of like understanding things deeper and not just agreeing with statements. There's like an inner knowing of certain statements that people say, an inner knowing of who you are and what you're doing. And it could also be, like, I don't know, with the Three of Cups, there could be a group of people, or like a group of friends, or like a night out, or something, some sort of like activity that you need to involve yourself in to help clear your crown chakra. There's something about you wanting to like go out and be seen, but you're afraid of doing it still because of XYZ. There's a need to tap into your feeling, and allow your masculine to talk with your feminine, and get down to the bottom of why you feel uncomfortable to do certain things, even though you feel like you really want to do them. At this time, because there's definitely like there's a back and forth that's happening, but it's like you know you want to do it, but you just don't because it's some sort of like small like thought that you have, and it's holding you back, and you need to acknowledge that that thought isn't like a real thing. It's something that you've actually made up because of like past experiences. Yeah, but this is something that Spirit wants you to free yourself from. This is like the last type of like bound, one of the last few strings I'm hearing that need to be cut, or strings attached. But yeah, I mean it's right here. I'll get these for you. We have freedom, repression, and communication. So with freedom, your soul wants you to know the time has come to free yourself. Let go of your last forms of resistance. You have worked on many memories and blocking energies. This required a lot of effort and reconsideration, but you did it. Today, you are facing the last forms of resistance, the most deeply rooted forms. Those that can frighten you and feel insurmountable. Know that they are not insurmountable. You can free yourself from these bonds because you understand what they have to teach you. You can now let go of these energies you no longer need. Take time to breathe and mindfully activate this liberation. If you feel like you can't do it alone, you can always ask for help, but you are capable, and this release will let you open a vast and beautiful new chapter in your life. Congratulations. Your spirit guides want you to know you may be having difficulty communicating with this right now because we're not necessarily on the same wavelength. You are not communicating with us directly. You are communicating with us through other people, or your mind is interfering with our connection, causing you doubt or to doubt their presence. We are here right by your side. Become aware of how you try to communicate with us. We have many messages to share with you. You already know these things, but you need confirmation. We understand that. Change how you communicate. If you're trying to connect, or you're trying to talk to us through oracles, try meditating. If you're trying to talk to us through another person, try doing it on your own. Pay attention to your feelings. They will guide you towards the best way of communicating with us. We are here. We are waiting for you. The entity is saying, I am in the process of freeing myself, of creating a new energy. A new inner energy, excuse me. I am in an energy of positive evolution, but for that, I need you, if you agree to help me, of course. I need your positive thoughts. I need you to think of me with a smile. I need your inner light. When I'm in your thoughts, think gentle, happy memories. You can also light a candle in my honor. These actions help me to continue my light-filled path. For now, I can't help you or communicate with you how you would like. Instead, I'm the one who needs you. When I'm in a completely new energy, I'll be able to support you. I'll be able to share the information you need to be in an energy of serenity and inner calm. If you don't feel able to help me, don't worry, I understand. I feel no anger or resentment. I am in a state of peace, forgiveness, and reconnecting to my soul. This process can be destabilizing, but it brings comfort and compassion. So we have repression. Your soul wants you to know part of you is repressing something important, which is affecting the process of a relationship or a project. You may be feeling internal impulses to stop thinking and doubting. That is me inviting you to turn outwards. You may be feeling withdrawn, which is perhaps not right for you. So I'm guiding you with wishes and ideas. When you feel like going out, meeting new people, going to new places, traveling, or my goodness, traveling or even moving, that is me guiding you. You need to release all that is blocked inside of you. Let go of particular objects to to free yourself from the past. Excuse me, I had a little issues reading today. If you need new reading material to connect to a new frame of reference. It's been repressed for so long, but now you have all the strength and wisdom to face it. Remember, you are not alone. I am with you. Listen to me and leave your comfort zone. Be spontaneous and follow me. I am showing you the way to your freedom. Your spirit guides want you to know the next 15 days are important. Hold on, isn't the... Yeah, well, that's the 29th. The next 15 days are very important. Their energy is one of novelty. An opportunity, event, encounter, or outer sign will present itself to you within the next 15 days. We invite you to say yes without necessarily thinking about it, without asking your logical mind if it's a good idea. It won't be what you visualized at all. It will be completely different, but related to your needs and freedom. Trust in your soul and trust in us. A crossroad is coming to you, something important and fulfilling. We invite you to work on your third eye chakra using your choice of method, to look upon all that will unfold in your life, in your outer life, with confidence and compassion. You may feel a kind of fear. This will be a warning because you'll be leaving your comfort zone completely. In the beginning, you might not understand this beautiful gift from life, but by saying yes, everything will take on a new meaning. So within the next 15 days, say yes. That's that was very fun. I've never had to read repression before. Interesting. The entity. I repressed many things which have weighed me heavily on me. I could feel this repression because I always felt tired. Everything seemed difficult and complicated, and I used to push things back to the next day. My daily life has become punctuated with an inner uneasiness. Now I have freed myself from this, and I am happy with the light-hearted soul. Don't repress things. Don't repress what is important to you or it grieves you. A comfort zone is only an illusion. If I could start everything over exactly the same, I would take more risks. I used to think we received medals thanks to the security we created. This is not so. Remember the word medal. It will take on new meanings soon. It will be a sign of my presence by your side, repressing who we are. What we think we want to do isn't beneficial for the evolution of our souls. Repression disconnects me from others, maybe even others from you. You are a gift so wonderful. So go and conquer your beauty. And then we have communication. All right. So for communication, we have your soul. To talk to me, you need to talk to yourself. The time has come to write. I know you have trouble expressing what you want and feel in words, so write or draw it if that's easier for you. While writing or drawing will benefit your grounding, they will also be moments of meditation to help you pay attention to yourself. You need to listen to yourself, letting important things rise to the surface of your awareness. Deep down, you know what lies dormant, but part of you feels unable to hear. You are afraid of pain, suffering, and disappointment. What I have to say for you, for your well-being, happiness, and serenity, you need to talk to me and yourself. Let yourself be in touch with these words and thoughts. Your spirit guides want you to know there is a key that can help you open the door to your inner and spiritual communication. The number 11. It will manifest in different ways, but 11 will help you establish a new connection to your throat chakra. And I said earlier, 11, and I was just feeling that. So definitely, thank you, Spirit. Through this new connection with yourself, you'll be able to communicate with us. Be gentle, delicate, and compassionate in your words, not to us, but to yourself. Communication will help with your work-related projects and to free yourself from certain family patterns. You will need to choose the right words to release old conflicts. For now, we are manifesting through the number 11. When your throat chakra is better balanced, we will be able to communicate more frankly with you. We await your new connection and have faith in you. The entity wants you to know communication was not my strongest quality. I may have been rather clumsy or silent. I may also said things I didn't mean, yet we can positively forge new ties to communication. Today, I am trying to communicate with you via words. You may see the same words repeatedly. That's me. I need to tell you some things, just like I hear everything you have to tell me. Loving someone is important, but passing love onto them is just as essential. You may have doubted my feelings and emotions, but my love for you was and will always be powerful. Communicate with me what you feel. Express all that matters to you. Hold nothing back so you have no regrets. Be compassionate in your words, but also take a step back when words are too heavy. Talk to me, but especially forgive me. I sometimes feel your anger, which I can accept. I invite you to release it. And then we gotta, then we have sirens going on in the back. I don't even know where the other deck is. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I haven't used these in a while. It's the pocket. I have the animal. The pocket. It's the animal spirit guide deck. I'm gonna read from the book. I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, I just feel like doing this. That's a lot to read. I don't care. I'll do it. It's been a minute. But we have dragonfly, bat, peacock, dragon, bee, vulture, and bear. And I'm just immediately getting off of this. You've been doing a lot of this shadow work that not a lot of people want to believe is real or believe what they have to do. You've been doing a lot of work that people aren't really focused on. They don't feel like this, like certain steps are important for shadow work because, you know, that's just how they want to think. But you're seeing the light that they're not seeing, especially with bear being the first card that we're gonna read. But bear is waking from spiritual slumber and beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and efforts are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of the spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes and the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. To bring into balance, movement and exercise. We don't have any water. We just literally have all. That's hilarious. Everything else is just air. So hold on, let me get to that section real quick. Alright, so we have bat, which is darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. That was all invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that can cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows us to significantly to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, engaging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, and adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go and reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. We have B, which is earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures and aware of many subtleties at once. They are artists at heart and usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all their work. Then they gripe and sting. When in balance, content, active, and vibrant. When out of balance, overworked and annoyed. To bring into balance, a mini vacation. Alright, we have vulture, which is guardian and purifier, are essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do. It cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When in balance, clarifies, reveals wisdom. When out of balance, dramatic and aggressive. To bring into balance, clean your space and sage. Let's see here. All right. Dragonfly, master of the light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it's always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, and magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy minded. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. And then we have Peacock, which is inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It is easy to think. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature is enabled to assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on the navel. And then we have good old, wherever it's at. Hold on. Let me get to it real quick. We have good old dragon, which is seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. The dragon energy is awakened and we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It's almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep in our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon's guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult of terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said if a yogi does not see the beauty in the world, their agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even this dimension of the dragon stir the embers of your intelligence within you. The dragon in the third eye chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs their ability to see both inner and outer dimensions. So overall, third eye, throat chakra, the navel, that's really the solar plexus, if I'm not wrong. But overall, there's just a need to rest and make sure that you're spiritualizing yourself, and not in the sense of like praying and other things, but really allowing yourself to rest, to be at ease, to not overwork, to not feel like there's more to be done whenever you're at these points of doing all that you can. But that's the reading I have for you all. Thank you so much again for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you're wanting a reading, or wanting to join the Google chat, goodness gracious, I have the links to that in the description, or you can also email me. But regardless, again, thank you all so much for likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, not spiritual, goodness. Energetically or financially, it doesn't matter. I appreciate both of them. I love you to the moon and back, tenfold and forever, though. And I will see you all later.